Direct hit. They're celebrating. Hassan Ali is the fielder. He's comfortable. He looks okay. Let's have a look at the replay. It's all happening here.
Well, direct hit is always dangerous. Decision pending. It's a Qatar Airways decision. Direct hit. Yes, that's gone. That's a big wicket. That's what they were looking for.
There's a fielder there. Good catch. Very well judged by Jordan. He's got the first wicket. Asghar and second for Peshawar.
Seat in the house. Required run rate 8.59.
Top edge. The fielder underneath. And yes, another wicket. Ahmed Shahzad gone. Quetta is in big trouble here.
Quetta crumbling. They're checking the no ball, and Ahmed Shahzad will be
Pakistan,
because that is a very crucial wicket if they can get it. And what I'm seeing, I don't know, probably the third umpire might see something else, but that was not a no ball. That some part of the boot was behind that line.
Good partnership, and these two will be just hoping that they can take this partnership deep, because if they take this partnership deep, they can whittle away at the target and leave themselves between 8 and 9 and over to get in the last 4 or 5 with wickets in hand, and they'll be in the game.
Also, just with the nature of the pitch being slow and turning a little bit, ball not really coming onto the bat, it's important that this man stays for a long length of time, because the other players coming in will find it difficult to play their strokes.
always busy at the crease. And he's going to accrue maximum advantage before 6th over is gone. Oh, he's stumped. Would you believe it? And it's Mohammad Hafiz again who's given his team a mighty great breakthrough here. So it's Gladiators who've suffered, and well, for once Sarfraz missing out on a big shot.
A long journey, 35 hours and counting. Didn't get much sleep while I was here, but it was good to go there and perform for the team. We're in a bit of a trouble here, but hopefully we can recover and get the runs.
What do you make of the pitch? Obviously you've bowled over here. Is it good for bowling, or would you say it's more batsman friendly?
I think it's a bit of both. The slow balls is gripping a bit. When the ball get wet, it is sliding through. So it's later on in the innings it's good to bat, but on top it's a bit difficult.
What about your experience in Lahore so far?
I have no complaints. It's been excellent so far. The people in Pakistan is very friendly. I've been treated well so far, and hopefully it will continue.
And this overwhelming crowd that you've seen?
Oh yeah, it's tremendous. I wasn't expecting this, to be honest, because I've never been to Pakistan before. But it's been excellent so far. So
okay, thank you so much for your time.
If the car takes the catch, Bahabiar strikes with his first ball. In fact, second ball. So this innings is nose diving for the the singles really will not hurt the Zalmis a lot. 2 runs taken. Hafiz is not too happy with that fielding effort. I think it takes a bit of time really to adjust to the Rafi Stadium's outfield. Well, more of Q-Mobile selfie moment. Way to go.
It does, and what we'll see Irvin do particularly well is he's got to hit the ball out into the sweepers, and they've got to run hard, because that's the only way they're going to keep their momentum and score going.
That's a spanking drive. Some relief at last for the Gladiators. Made it look very easy. Once he got to the pitch of the ball, it was all about the end part, the execution, and not over-hitting the ball.
Inside out over extra cover, very difficult shot, but it had a stamp of authority and class. Just moving inside the line and hitting over extra.
Yeah, exactly right, Bazit. There was a lot of class there. A tough shot to play. You've got to really get down and pitch the ball. You've got to hold your shape particularly well, particularly with the ball turning away from.
Seem to be enjoying themselves.
Hafiz has been particularly good at backward point at this tournament. He took a real blinder against us last Imad Wazim the other night, and rest assured that as coach of Pakistan, I am going to be reminding him of that every time he goes out on the field.
That's cleverly played. It's a fast outfield. Will race to the fence. That's beautifully hit. Use the bounce of the bowler, and Wahab really will have to target the body. Otherwise, Anwar Ali is quite capable of shying away from the line of the ball and playing this uppercut.
He is a dangerous batsman. He can hit those sixes, but here he just used the pace, let it come on. And with Wahab, you can actually use the pace even on a slow pitch.
It is on. Gone. Another wicket. Second one for Asghar. 16 for 2. Otherwise, depart for 24. Quetta in deep trouble.
This Asghar is getting really good. He's getting better and better every day. The bails off and the light came on, and I feel the foot is in the air.
Let's have a look from here. Better angle. You can't tell. He probably have made it. From here he looks that he's in the crease. So that's the better angle. I think umpire will go with this angle, Vicky.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult for the third umpire to give that out. Because yes, the foot did go in the air, but did it come back on time or not? This angle will give us a better picture. Oh, difficult one. I'm sorry, third umpire. Tough luck, might.
Thank God we are sitting here, not there. There he is. But remember, benefit of doubt goes to the batsman. That looks out from here though. Different angle, different picture altogether.
Yeah, I think when you look at from the angle, the other angle, you might feel, or is it illusion? I don't know, but it feels that it's. There you go. Fair enough. I think it's a very good decision because the foot did look for a second that it was in the air.
Another wicket gone. Quetta struggling big time here. 17.
But it's good that you have have players who are performing really well. That's beautifully played. Hit it really hard.
Sami again with that slow one, too short. Anwar Ali waited for this and just picked his spot. Slow wicket, you can't bowl that slow one halfway down.
Much needed boundary for Quetta. They need a few more of those. 2017, but the ultimate winner for me is Pakistan and Pakistan cricket.
And I think credit should be given to PCB also for bringing the game back. That's in the air. Asghar is coming under it. I beg your pardon, it was just the car. And easily taken. No worries at all. That's the 8th wicket.
And when you're bowling short, that's really tough to hit.
That's gone up in the air. It's an easy catch. Sami gets under it. And so another one bites the dust. The downward spiral continues to hit and haunt Gladiators. It's 88.
Everybody says the field is perfectly positioned. That's just what happens in this game with momentum. But again, hats off to Zalmi. They've come out here today. They've looked really prepared. They lost the toss, and they've had to probably do it by losing the toss, do it the hard way. As teams have won. Chasing mostly in this competition, although I suspected in a final it would have been easier to set.
That's it! Victory for Zalmi, and they are the champions of the HBL PSL. Couldn't have been more emphatic in nature. Shahid Afridi didn't feature, but they did matter to the Zalmis because they had the game and the firepower and the talent to topple the Gladiators. What a night for them, and what a moment for Zalmi, because they were the best side in this year's HBL PSL, and it showed the way they bowled, the way they batted, and the way they were brilliantly led by Darren Sami. He's an unbelievably good team, and he led them well in this championship, and they are the proud owners of the HBL PSL year 2017.
Yeah, they've been fantastic, Zalmi. They thoroughly deserve this performance. Darren Sammy certainly galvanised them, and I think hats off as well to their management team. Mohammed Akram done a superb job. To see Yunus Khan giving back to the youngsters, fantastic. I know some of our support staff, Grant Luden, Brad Robinson, have been involved. It's been a real good all-round performance by the Zalmi, and congratulations to them on it.